Good morning, Year Fives. Welcome to your Thursday lessons for reading. Can you believe that we're almost halfway there and got a few more days and we're back at school. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you all. Well done for everybody who's been working incredibly hard at home and submitting your assignments and quizzes. The teachers that have been marking your work have been incredibly proud, and we've been having a look at some amazing work that we've been seeing as well, especially on the emails and on Teams. So well done, guys. We've been incredibly impressed by your hard work, so keep it up. Right, today's reading is going to be a nice quick reading. We're going to carry on reading the next couple of pages of Wonder, and then you're going to log onto your Teams account and you're going to answer the 5 questions that I've set to you based on the learning objective that we've been looking at this week, which is to identify or explain how information has been related and contributes to the meaning as a whole, okay, with the genre of the text. So we're going to whiz through the next couple of slides and then you can log on to Teams. So let's get going. Now, like I've said before, I know that probably these words are really, really small on your screen, so you're welcome just to listen to me. Normally on a Thursday, you'd be reading it on your own. So if you can pause the video and watch it and be able to read it on your own, please do so. However, if you can't see the words, then you're welcome just to listen to me. Right, so we're going to carry on reading. An apparition at the door. Once I got up in the middle of the night because I was thirsty, and I saw Mom standing outside Aggie's room. Her hand was on the doorknob, her forehead leaning on the door, which was ajar. Ajar just means a little bit open. She wasn't going in his room or stepping out, just standing right outside the door as if she was listening to the sound of his breathing as he slept. The hallway lights were out. The only thing illuminating her was the blue night light in August's bedroom. She looked ghost-like standing there, or maybe I should say angelic. I tried to walk back into my room without disturbing her, but she heard me and walked over to me. Is Aggie okay? I asked. I knew that sometimes he would wake up choking on his own saliva if he accidentally turned over on his back. Oh, he's fine, she said, wrapping her arms around me. She walked me back into my room, pulled the covers over me, and kissed me goodnight. She never explained what she was doing outside his door, and I never asked. I wonder how many nights she stood outside his door, and I wonder if she's ever stood outside my door like that. Can you pick me up from school today? I said the next morning, smearing some cream cheese on my bagel. Mum was making August lunch, American cheese on whole wheat bread, soft enough for Aggie to eat, while August sat eating oatmeal at the table. Dad was getting ready to go to work. Now that I was in high school, the new school routine was going to be that Dad and I would take the subway together in the morning, which meant his having to leave 15 minutes earlier than usual. Then I'd get off at my stop and he'd keep going, and Mom was going to pick me up after school in the car. I was going to call Miranda's mother to see if she could drive you home again, Mom answered. No, Mom, I said quickly. You pick me up, or I'll just take the subway. You know I don't want you to take the subway by yourself yet, she answered. Mom, I'm 15. Everybody my age takes the subway by themselves. She can take the subway home, said Dad from the other room, adjusting his tie as he stepped into the kitchen. Why can't Miranda's mother just pick her up again? Mom argued with him. She's old enough to take the subway by herself, Dad insisted. Mom looked at both of us. Is something going on? She didn't address the question to either of us in particular. You would know if you had come back to check on me, I said spitefully, like you said you would. Oh God, I said Mum, remembering now how she had completely ditched me last night. She put down the knife she was using to cut Aggie's grapes in half, still a choking hazard for him because of the size of his palate. I'm so sorry. I fell asleep in Aggie's room. By the time I woke up, I know, I nodded indifferently. Mum came over, put her hands on my cheek and lifted my face to look at her. I'm really, really sorry, she whispered. I could tell she was. It's okay, I said. Bye. Mum, it's fine. This time I meant it. She looked so genuinely sorry, I just wanted to let her off the hook. She kissed and hugged me, then returned to the grapes. So is something going on with Miranda, she asked. Just that she's acting like a complete jerk, I said. Miranda's not a jerk, Aggie quickly chimed in. She can be, I yelled. Believe me. Okay, then I'll pick you up. No problem, Mum said, decisively sweeping the half grapes into a snack bag with the side of her knife. That was the plan all along anyway. I'll pick Aggie up from school in the car and then we'll pick you up. We'll probably get there about 3:45. No, I said firmly before she'd even finished. Isabel, she can take the subway, said Dad impatiently. She's a big girl now. She's reading War and Peace, for crying out loud. What does War and Peace have to with anything? I think there's meant to be a do there. Answered Mum, clearly annoyed. It means you don't have to pick her up in the car like she's a little girl, he said sternly. Vi, are you ready? Get your bag and let's go. I'm ready, I said, pulling on my backpack. Bye, Mum. Bye, Aggie. I kissed them both quickly and headed towards the door. Do you even have a Metro card? Mum said after me. Of course she has a Metro card, answered Dad, fully exasperated. Yes, Mum. Stop worrying so much. Bye, he said, kissing her on the cheek. Bye, big boy, he said to August, kissing him on the top of his head. I'm proud of you. Have a good day. Bye, Daddy. You too. Dad and I jogged down the stoop stairs and headed down the block. Call me after school before you get on the subway, Mum yelled at me from the window. I didn't even turn around, but waved my hand at her so she'd know I heard her. Dad did turn around, walking backward for a few steps. War and Peace, Isabel, he called out, smiling as he pointed at me. War and Peace. Right. So you're going to log on to Teams now and complete the questions for me based on that learning objective we've been looking at this week. And those of you who have a Reading Eggs account, you are welcome to log on to your Reading Eggs and you can go on to the next activity and complete the next lesson. And for those of you who are logging onto Teams, you're going to be doing some Pixel questions. There are 5 of them. So see what you can do and see if you can answer them as best as you can. All right, guys, have a great day of learning and I'll see you back here a little bit later for maths. Bye.